Hello, I'm Pastor Lisa Dietrich, and this is a daily Advent devotion for Friday, December 4th. And this year for daily devotions, I'm using the combination of a psalm and a song or hymn, either Advent or Christmas. And so this song for today is Lift Up Your Heads, Ye Mighty Gates. Now, this isn't a song I had heard before, so I needed to Google it and listen to it. And I would commend that to you. So again, that song is Lift Up Your Heads, Ye Mighty Gates. And the psalm that I'm using is Psalm 24. And I'm going to begin reading at verses 7 through 10. Psalm 24, verse 7 through 10. Lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. There's this old story about Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd president. Oh gosh, my husband, who's good in history, will correct me if he sees this and I was wrong, but I believe 32nd president of the United States. And often after enduring long receiving lines at the White House, he would complain that nobody seemed to be paying attention to what he said. So one day, to each person who passed down the line and shook his hand, FDR said, "This morning, I murdered my mother-in-law." And guests responded with phrase like, "Marvelous, keep up the good work. We're so proud of you." Finally, as the line went on down, an ambassador from Bolivia actually heard what FDR said. And the ambassador, the story goes, leaned over and whispered to him, "I'm sure she had it coming." How many times is it that I wonder that Jesus speaks to us and we're in a daze, in a phase, or just kind of stuck somewhere in between, who knows where. And then there's all the stress of this year, right? And holidays, and what is it even gonna look like? And I wonder if we are able or find ourselves even hearing or listening to Jesus. I'm going to invite you today to lift up your heads and to listen to Jesus. That Jesus is speaking to you, and his voice is crying out to you, and he's calling to you, and he speaks from a manger and a cross and an empty tomb. And Jesus is saying to you, "I love you forevermore." Don't miss that. It's worth hearing. It's worth hearing Jesus say to you, "My dear, precious child, I love you forevermore." Please pray with me. Holy God, it has been a difficult year at best, and yet you are still ever present with us. Help us to hear your voice. Help us to see you in the things that are happening in our days, even if it's that we're grasping minute by minute or hour by hour. But help us to hear that no matter what, you always love us. And all God's children say, amen. May you all be blessed, my dear ones.